Courage the Cowardly Dog is a fever dream of creativity, a bold experiment that blended horror, humor, and heart into something so unique it still haunts and delights 25 years later. Airing on Cartoon Network from 1999 to 2002, this surreal gem about a pink, trembling dog facing nightmarish threats in the middle of nowhere, Kansas, pushed boundaries with its horror-light approach, daring to scare kids while teaching them resilience and love. Today we'll explore the genius of Courage, its wildly inventive storytelling, its eerie yet accessible tone, fan and critic reactions, and why it remains a timeless classic. It all started with a 7-minute short, The Chicken from Outer Space, created by John R. Dilworth for Cartoon Network's What a Cartoon Showcase in 1996. Dilworth, a New York animator with a love for horror classics like The Exorcist and Tex Avery's zany cartoons, pitched a tale about a timid dog named Courage facing an alien chicken. The short, with its mix of creepy visuals and slapstick, was a hit, earning an Oscar nomination and greenlighting a full series. Dilworth's vision was clear. Make a kid show that didn't shy away from the creepy, but wrap it in humor and heart. Courage premiered on November 12, 1999, becoming Cartoon Network's highest-rated debut at the time, pulling in kids and adults with its bizarre charm. Set in a desolate farmhouse with elderly owners Muriel and Eustace, the show followed Courage, a dog so scared he'd scream like a banshee, yet brave enough to save his family from monsters, aliens, and cursed artifacts. What makes Courage a creative triumph is its fearless fusion of genres. It's horror light at its finest, scary enough to give kids goosebumps, but safe enough to keep them hooked. Dilworth drew from a deep well of influences: Salvador Dali's surrealism, Psycho's suspense, and Looney Tunes' absurd comedy. The show's art style is a masterclass in unsettling creativity. Hand-drawn characters clash with real-life backgrounds, claymation monsters, and jarring CGI, like the uncanny King Ramses. Return the slab. What? This bizarre mix of styles overloads the brain's pattern-seeking instincts, leaving viewers off balance yet captivated. Courage's genius lies in how it scared kids without traumatizing them. It's like a campfire tale, spooky but thrilling, with Courage as the plucky hero kids could root for. Dilworth understood the uncanny, using desolate settings and off-kilter characters to build dread without gore. Episodes like Freaky Fred, with its psycho-inspired barber narrating in creepy rhymes,
and fetching fur did hypnotize. I filled with joy, I filled with sighs.
Or The House of Discontent, featuring a floating head with black eyes, gave kids just enough fear to feel brave while watching.
Wait until midnight comes around.
The show's structure helped. Each episode threw Courage into a new nightmare: zombie directors, possessed mattresses, or a gangster foot fungus.
Or the fat lady gets it.
Yeah, the fat lady gets it.
Each ended with him saving Muriel and Eustace, and this predictability reassured kids while the surreal threats kept them on edge. Courage's screams and exaggerated expressions turned terror into comedy, letting kids laugh through the fear. The show also taught empathy. Many of the monsters, like the misunderstood shadow in The Shadow of Courage, weren't evil, showing kids that fear often hides complexity. Even Stephen King reportedly praised its chilling yet funny tone. Courage was ahead of its time, and Dilworth's team broke every rule, mixing hand-drawn art with CGI, claymation, and live-action textures to create a world that felt alive, yet distinctly alien. At its core, Courage the Cowardly Dog beats with the trembling heart of its pink, quivering hero. Courage, a dog paralyzed by fear, yet driven to save Muriel and Eustace, teaching kids that bravery isn't about being fearless. It's about acting despite the terror. Courage ended in 2002 after 4 seasons and 52 episodes. Its tight, brilliant run, free of filler or creative fatigue, locked in its magic. Each episode a masterclass in blending horror, humor, and heart. It left an indelible mark, not just as a cartoon, but as a lesson in resilience, teaching kids to face the unknown with wit, love, and maybe just a couple of chills.